and welcome to Rocket Field on the campus of Neshoba Central. Tonight's matchup is between the Clarkdale Bulldogs and your Neshoba Central Rockets.
Alright, now you can go back.
At this time, we would like to introduce the starting lineups for tonight's game. First, for the visiting Bulldogs. Leading off and playing left field, number 32, Austin Freeman. Batting second, playing shortstop, number 3, Kyle Culpepper. Batting third, playing pitcher, number 11, Houston Wedgeworth. Batting fourth, playing center field, number 5, Colston Thompson. Batting fifth, playing right field, number 8, Gavin Moffitt. Batting sixth, your designated hitter, number 18, Caleb Clark. Batting seventh, playing third base, number 4, Jake Williams. Batting eighth, playing first base, number 2, Connor also Brooks. Batting ninth, playing second base, number 12, Walker Swearingen. And playing catcher, number 21, Parker Webb. The head coach of the Bulldogs is Scott Gibson.
We know the battle we go through life.
We
ask for a chance is fair. Chance to equal our strife. Chance to do it there. We should win. Let it be by the code. Faith and honor held high. We should lose. Stand by the road. Cheer from when it goes by. Day by day. We get better and better. So we can't be.
And now for your 2021 Neshoba Central Rockets with a record of 16-6. Leading off and playing center field, number 7, Kay Hall. Batting second, playing right field, number 11, Jacob Gillen. Batting third, playing shortstop, number 14, Reeves Hall. Batting fourth, playing third base, number 13, Rainey Harrison. Batting fifth, playing second base, number 3, Tristan Spencer. Batting sixth, playing left field, number 1, Braden Reynolds. Batting seventh, your designated hitter, number 26, DeMarcus West. Batting eighth, playing first base, number 15, E.J. Knight. Batting ninth, playing pitcher, number 9, Megan Martin. Playing catcher, number 16, R.B. Martin. The head coach of practice is Jonathan Jones. He's assisted by Kip Fulton and Tanner Jones. Now, if you would please rise, remove your hats for the singing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose bright stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof of the light that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
matchup tonight. We've got Dagan Martin
We pray for rain, thank him when it's falling, 'cause it brings a grain and a little bit of money. We put it back in the plate, I guess that's why they call it God's country. I saw the light in the sunrise, sitting back in the 40 on the muddy riverside, getting
Dagan's finishing up his warm-up pitches, and we're back at Rocket Field. The Rockets come into the night with a record of 16-6, hosting Clarkdale, who actually topped the Rockets earlier this year by a score of 7-6 at Clarkdale. So the Rockets looking to get even tonight, looking to come back and make a statement here tonight with a big win. The JV played a little earlier and won that game by a score of 3-0 on a 2-run shot by R.B. Harden, his first of the year. Leading off tonight for the Clarkdale Bulldogs is going to be number 32, Austin Freeman, left fielder. He'll get things started for the Bulldogs tonight against your senior right-hander, number 9, Dagan Martin. Martin gets a sign. He kicks and delivers. Fastball down in the dirt, 85 mile an hour. Martin's got the velocity. We need to dial in the location early tonight and make it off. Martin kicks and delivers. Another ball down in the dirt. Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes to the leadoff batter, Freeman. Martin takes a breath, gets his composure. Kicks and delivers a 2-0 pitch. It's fastball in on his hands, popped up to short. Reed Hall going to make the play.
Now batting for the Bulldogs, number 3, Kyle Culpepper.
Nice shot by Dagan to get in on his hands there with the fastball. Young fella couldn't quite catch up to it. That'll bring up number 3, Cal Culpepper, the shortstop tonight for the Bulldogs. Good start tonight for the Rockets. Martin kicks and delivers curveball in there for strike 1. 68 mile an hour. Give you a little information on the different speed of the pitches there. He's 84, 85 on his fastball and 68 on that curveball. Martin kicks and delivers. Fastball down in the dirt, low and away, 85 miles an hour, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Martin's got a sign, curveball, ripped to third base. And a heck of a play by Ramey Harrison, who steps and throws to first for the 5-3 put out. Senior Ramey Harrison playing right at the edge of the dirt. Makes a nice play on a hard hit ball by Culpepper. That'll bring up number 11, the pitcher tonight for the Bulldogs, Houston Wedgeworth. 2 up, 2 down here in the first. Martin kicks and delivers a fastball. Beans him on the first pitch. Pitcher turns into it and takes one on the hip. Bring up your cleanup hitter, number 5, Colson Thompson, center fielder. Big, tall kid coming to the plate. Got a courtesy runner out there for the Bulldogs. Looks like that's number 22, Anthony Johnson. Martin takes a look at Johnson at first. Out of the stretch, kicks and delivers a fastball in there, strike 1. 82 miles an hour out of the stretch. Nice job getting ahead of the clean up hitter there by Dagan. Martin gets his sign, takes a look to first base. And quick throw to first. Not in time. Rocket pitchers, I think, work on that move quite a bit. We saw Reed Hall pick a guy off the other night at first, and Dagan with a quick move there. Martin gets a sign. Fastball on the inside part of the plate. Strike two. No balls. 2 strikes. Looked like Harden was set up away there. The ball tailing back over the inside part of the plate. Caught the corner. No balls. 2 strikes. 2 outs. Look for the runner to be going here to protect his batter. He's off. Fastball down low. Harden comes up with a throw. It's not going to be in time. Stolen base there for number 22. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Martin with a sign. He kicks the Livers fastball on the inside part of the plate. Ground ball to Bryson Spencer. He kicks it. Can't get a hold to it. Comes up. And now he got past EJ. They're going to send the runner home. Oh, they're holding him back. Bryson just could not get a handle on the bouncer there, and he tries to flip it to EJ. He got it away from him, and the runner's going to hold it third. Courtesy runner advances to third on an error by Spencer. So you'll have runners at first and third with 2 outs. That'll bring to the plate number 8, Gavin Moffitt, the right fielder. Martin taking a moment. He toes the rubber and gets his sign. Runner from first takes off. Quick throw. And they're going to put him down. Reed Hall with a forceful tag right there. Puts the runner on his tail, but that's the 3rd out of the inning. That's all over. So after the first 2 batters getting out, we've got a hit batsman and an error, so no runs on no hits. No runs scored and no errors. Well, 1 error for the Rockets. After the top of the first, we'll be looking for you Rocket batters to come alive here in the bottom of the first. Your Rocket lineup for tonight, just to reiterate, number 7, Cade Hall is going to be leading off, followed by number 11, Jacob Killens, your right fielder. Your shortstop, number 14, Reed, don't call me Cade Hall, is going to be batting third, followed by the senior third baseman, number 13, Ramey Harrison. Batting fifth, your second baseman, number 3, Bryson Spencer. Batting sixth, left fielder, number 1, Braden Reynolds. He'll be followed by your DH tonight, number 26, Big DeMarquez West. And batting eighth, your first baseman, E.J. Wright. And your pitcher, number 9, Dagan Martin, will be batting ninth. And DeMarquez will be DHing for the catcher there, R.B. Hart. On the mound for the Bulldogs, as I said, is the number 11, Houston Wedgeworth. So we're going to let him get his warm-up pitches in, and we'll be back to see Cade Hall take him on. All right, we're back here at Rocket Field, the bottom of the first inning. Senior center fielder, number 7, Cade Hall, leading off for the Rockets. Cade showing some pop in an earlier game this year, with an opposite field home run in the first inning. He takes strike 1 over the outside corner of the plate right there. No balls, 1 strike. Curveball. Low and away, but he's going to get the call right there. No balls, 2 strikes. Wedgeworth will go back to that one again, I guarantee. No balls, 2 strike. I'd make the umpire call that one again. Wedgeworth gets a sign. And it's a fastball away, 81 miles an hour, and he's going to get Hall swinging. That'll bring up your senior right fielder, number 11, Jacob Killens. Senior left-hander, you know his M.O. He squares around a bunt. He's going to show it to you. He may lay it down. He may pull it back. You never know. He pulls back this time and tries to slap it. 82 miles an hour. That one almost got Wright Griffiths up here in the press box. Or he thought it did. There's a net in between us. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Wedgeworth versus Killen. Killen showing bunt. Pulls back, ball up high. 1 ball, 1 strike. 81 miles an hour for Wedgeworth on the mound there. Killen's got to be quick with that slash bunt, pull it back. He's showing it again. Pulls it back. A curveball down and in. Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. It's pretty close to the same pitch he caught a strike on our leadoff batter, Cade Hall. Looks a little different with the lefty in there. Another ball away, ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike. 82 mile an hour fastball. Killen's ahead in the count here. Going to be looking for his pitch. Working the pitch a little bit, making him throw some strikes. And that's going to be a called strike. Umpire trying to punch him out of there, and that's only a full count. Timmy Latham, the umpire behind the plate tonight, is going to get it together here in a moment. Full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. So, umpire's got time. He steps out, gains his composure, and he's ready to go. Killens with a shot down the line. That's going to be a foul ball, I assume. I never saw a call from the umpire. Everybody's acting foul, so we're going to say it was foul. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Otherwise known as a full count. 1 out. Killen's working the pitcher here. Wedgeworth having to work for this out. Killens holds off on ball 4. He'll take his first. Take first base on the walk. That's going to bring up your shortstop, number 14, Reed Hall. Hall hit the ball really well this year. Runners on base. Killen's going to take his lead as Hall steps in. See Wedgeworth work out of the stretch for the first time tonight. Quick throw to first. Killen's back safely. A little chatter out of the Rocket dugout tonight. Crowd's excited. Dugout's excited. A lot of chatter. Good night to be at the ballpark. Killens takes off from first. He goes back. He faked me out. I was sending him on that. What's the call on that one, guys? Nobody really knows. We're going to call it a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. It appeared to be up high. Hall's going to take one off the belt. That's going to send Killens down to second. We got a walk and a hit by pitch. Sounds eerily familiar of what the Rockets did here in the top of the first. I'll bring up your senior third baseman with that great defensive play in the first there. Number 13, Ramey Harrison. Harrison 2 for 3 last week against Cleveland. See what he can do tonight to get the Rockets kicked off here in the first. Runners on first and second. Hall on first. Killings on second. Wedgeworth, curve ball, leaves it way up. 1 ball, no strikes. Rockets got something working after the leadoff strikeout by Hall. Fastball over the inside corner, or inside part of the plate. We're going to be called out. 2 balls, no strikes. 82-mile-an-hour fastball. A little in there on Ramey Harrison. Harrison looking for his pitch to hit right here, 2-0. He's looking for a fastball. He gets it, but he fouls it off down the third baseline. 2 balls, 1 strike. Fastball, belt high. Could quite get the barrel around on it. Wedgeworth gets a sign, kicks and delivers. Fastball up high, swinging strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Harrison spread out with 2 strikes on the plate. Fastball away, he's ground up the middle. Could be 2. Flip to second for 1, on to first for 2. Double play for the Bulldogs. That'll get their pitcher out of a jam. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play. That'll end the first for the Rockets. No runs, no hits, no errors. Looks like we're going to have a pitching change for the Rockets. It'll be number 23, Mason Whitehead, on the mound for the Rockets. And now behind the plate for your Rockets, number 9, Dagan Martin. We're going to let Mason get his warm-ups in here. We'll be right back to Rocket Field with the top of the second. All right, Mason's got his warm-up pitches in. That's going to bring back up to the plate number 8, Gavin Moffitt, right fielder. If you remember, he was up in the first when the runner got picked off. Running from first to second on the first and third play that went awry for the Bulldogs. And Moffitt will lead off the second against number 23, Mason Whitehead. Whitehead throwing strikes in his warm-ups. We'll see what he does with the batter in there. Kicks and delivers. Curveball down in the dirt. Ball 1. One ball, no strikes. Whitehead kicks and delivers. That's in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Whitehead working quickly. He shakes off Martin. Got a sign he likes. Goes back to the curveball. Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Kind of a curveball slider there for Whitehead. Two-one delivery on the way. It's going to be down and in for ball 3. Three balls, 1 strike. And leaves ball 4 up high. Lead off walk for Whitehead. Moffitt will take his base.
Now batting for the Bulldogs, number 18, Caleb Clark.
I'll bring up the DH for the Bulldogs, number 18, Caleb Clark. See what he can do. The leadoff runner on here in the second. Whitehead gets a sign. It's a line drive back up into center. It's going to be a base hit for the DH, Caleb Clark. And the Bulldogs have something working. After a leadoff walk, got a single by Caleb Clark. It's going to bring up the third baseman, number 4, Jake Williams. Coach Tanner Jones is going to come talk to Mason. Kind of settle the young fella down a little bit. We'll let them talk. Be right back. All right, Mason got a sign here for the third baseman, Jake Williams. Going to lay down a bunt. That's going foul, going foul. They're going to let it go. That's going to roll foul. Nice decision by Ramey Harrison there to let that ball roll foul. Almost held on, but just trickled over the line. Nice try by Williams. Everybody was on the move. Bunt just happened to roll foul. No balls, 1 strike. Left-handed Williams speedily getting down to first, just trying to move these runners over here. He's bunts through the fastball away, so he's strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. We'll see if the coach makes him do his job here and get those runners over if he's going to be swinging. 0-2. He squares around. And fastball to wait. Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Looked like Williams was going to be bunting there again. 2 strikes. Mason toes the rubber. He gets a sign he likes. Williams squares around again. He bunts through it. Strike 3. Strikeout for Mason Whitehead. That's going to bring up number 2, the first baseman, Connor Alsobrooks. Called by the umpires. He did offer at it. He tried to bunt it. Bunted through it. Yeah, the pitch could have been called a strike. It was close over the outside corner of the part of the plate. Also, Brooks steps in the box. See what the Rockets can do here defensively. After the Bulldogs turned a double play to end the first. See if the Rockets can come back and do it. Whitehead with a sign and comes to the plate. Ball down in the dirt, ball 1. Runners on first and second. Big first baseman Connor also Brooks at the plate. Whitehead trying to work out of a jam. There's going to be a foul ball off to the right side. That's going to be out of play. E.J. Wright gives chase, but it's over behind the first base dugout. That'll even the count 1-1. 1 out here in top of the second. Rocket defense trying to work its way out of a first and second no out jam here. Mason Whitehead on the mound for the Rockets. Gets a sign he likes. Comes to the plate. Going to be a foul ball right back at us. 1 ball, 2 strikes. A lot of movement in the press box tonight. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runners on first and second. Whitehead gets a sign. He's looking to come home. Fastball away. That's going to even the count up 2-2. Whitehead gets a sign from Reed Hall. It's short. And turns, and he'll get a sign from Dagan Martin, the catcher. He kicks and delivers. Fastball up high for ball 3. Full count. Full count, 1 out. Things are falling up here in the press box. Foul balls going everywhere. We're nervous up here just for the players on the field. Full count delivery. It's going to be lined out into left field. Braden Reynolds comes up to make a play. He's going to come up throwing. Comes into the cutoff man, Ramey Harrison. 1 out single for also Brooks. It's going to send Caleb Clark to second. Going to send Moffitt over to third. Bases loaded for the Bulldogs. The second baseman, number 12, Walker Swearingen. Going to be coming to the plate. Looks like Coach Jones going to make a change here. That is Jesse Hancock coming to the mound for the Rockets, number 18. After getting Williams on strikes, Whitehead gives up a single to left. So after a walk and 2 singles and a strikeout from Mason Whitehead. We're going to let Jesse get his warm-up pitches here, and we'll be right back to Rocket Field, top of the second. Bases loaded. All right, Hancock's got his warm-up pitches. The Rockets in a little bit of a pickle here in the top of the second. Second baseman, number 12, Walker Swearingen, comes to the plate. And we do need a ground ball somewhere. Let's turn 2. Hancock coming from that 3-quarter angle. Gets a little bit of movement on the ball. We'll see what he does on his first pitch. That's going to be a ground ball up the middle. Spencer's going to, bounces off of him, and he can't quite get the runner there at second. And runner is safe at home. Gavin Moffitt's going to score the first run of the night For the Bulldogs, that's going to be a fielder's choice by Swearingen. He'll be safe at first. Also, Brooks safe at second. Caleb Clark goes to third. Number 32, back to your leadoff batter, Austin Freeman, hits a gapper out to left. That's going to score one. That's going to score two. Two-run single. For the leadoff batter, Austin Freeman. Moves Swearingen to second as Freeman takes first on a single to the left. Cade Hall over quickly to get the ball in to hold the runners at first and second. 3 runs across for the Bulldogs. Shortstop Cal Culpepper up for the Bulldogs. And he swings through strike one. See if Hancock can hold them where they're at. Runners at first and second with 1 out. We got a 0-1 count to the shortstop Cal Culpepper, number 3. Jesse Hancock takes the mound for the Rockets. He's trying to. That runner called up between second and third. He's going to be thrown out at third base. Oh, umpire called him safe. Unless Ramey missed a tag or something. We got to have a talk about that. Coach Jones is calling the umpire over. Want to know what in the world happened. What was up with that call? Umpire not really going to hear much of it. He's going to say he missed the tag. We had him dead to rights. Dagan come up with a nice throw down to Reed Hall, who made the throw over to Ramey. Just the runner was a little too fast, I guess. He got to third base. Swearingen over to third. Freeman's going to go to second. So now we got runners at second and third. 1 ball, 1 strike. To Cal Culpepper. Oh, now the count goes 2 balls and 1 strike. Culpepper with a sharply hit ball in the first to Ramey Harrison, who promptly threw him out. It's going to be a fastball away for ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike. Rockets trying to stop the bleeding here in the second. Bulldogs are runners in scoring position. We'll see what the shortstop Culpepper can do. He's going to take a ball down low for ball 4. Bring up the pitcher, number 11, Houston Wedgeworth, seeing if he can help himself out right here. Bases loaded, 1 out, top of the second. Tall left-hander takes his place in the box. Jesse Hancock gets the sign. Nowhere to put him. Ball gets by Martin. Runner's coming home. There's no play at the plate. It's going to be Walker Swearingen scoring from third. It's going to move Austin Freeman over to third and move Culpepper up to second. 4 runs across here in the second for the Bulldogs. Hancock with a 1 ball, no strike. Wedgeworth's going to foul that one off. 1 ball, 1 strike. Still just 1 out here in the second for the Rockets. 76-mile-an-hour fastball fouled off by Wedgeworth. Evens the count at 1-1. Runners on second and third now for the Bulldogs. Hancock, fastball over the inside part of the plate this time, fouled off by Wedgeworth. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hancock gets a sign. He kicks and delivers. Fastball away. He's going to be grounded toward first. EJ goes and makes the play. He throws to Jesse, who tags the base at first. Throw over to third. Not in time. That's going to score Freeman. Culpepper stays at third.
Now batting for the Bulldogs, number 5, Colson Thompson.
2 outs for the Rockets. This is going to be the 9th batter up. In the second, your center fielder, number 5, Colson Thompson. Cleanup guy. Hancock kicks and delivers. That's a fly ball to right. Going to be a tough play. Killins makes it out there and gets the ball in the gap. It's tough to get one down in that right field gap between Cade Hall and Jacob Killins. Killins with a nice play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 runs across here in the second for the Bulldogs. Rockets got some making up to do. We're going to see what they got. We'll be right back. Leading off for you Rockets.
Leading off for the Rockets, number 17, Pepper, Asian.
Pinch hitting for the second baseman, Bryson Spencer, is going to be number 17, Pepper, Agent. Pepper, number 17. Going to get in that bat here against Wedgeworth, see what he can do. Lead off the second for the Rockets. Wedgeworth starts him off with a fastball away. Ball one, 81 miles an hour on that fastball there for Wedgeworth. My sources tell me he'll probably go 7 tonight. He'll go the distance for the Bulldogs. The Agent squares him up, steps in. There's another fastball away for ball 2. Two balls, no strikes. Here, Agent's looking for something he can drive. He gets a fastball and can't quite catch up to it. 2 balls, 1 strike. You see the frustration on Coach Jones is over there. Both Coach Jones is kind of having a chat over there down the third baseline. They look a little frustrated at the way things kind of worked out there. As Agent takes ball 3 down low. 3 balls, 1 strike. The Rocket dugout comes alive. Little chatter. Wedgeworth kicks and delivers a fastball. 83 miles an hour. His hardest fastball of the night. Throws it by Pepper. Agent for strike 2. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Agent with a 2-strike approach. He's on the plate. Squares around. Fastball away for ball 4. Pepper's going to take first base on a leadoff walk for the Rockets. That's what you got to have down 5, but you got to have base runners right here. Mud Harden agrees. It's going to bring up the left fielder, number 1, Braden Reynolds. His first at-bat of the night here for the Rockets. Lead off runner on. That's all you can ask for. Got to have base runners. Agent with a big lead at first. Wedgeworth with a quick move. Not in time. Wedgeworth gets a sign. Ball 1. I think I misjudged that. I think he called that one a strike. So we're going to say no balls, 1 strike. If you're Wedgeworth here with a 5-run lead, you lead off walk, you want to be throwing some strikes. And with calls like that from the umpire, you're going to not have a whole lot of trouble doing that. No balls, 1 strike. Another throw over to first, but Agent's back safely. Reynolds at the plate. The fast lefty's going to see what he can do against Wedgeworth here. It's a ball down. I want to say a ball down low, but that looks like that's going to be called a strike as well. 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Umpire catching a little grief from the crowd. Back-to-back borderline calls. Maybe borderline. Agent at first. 0-2. That's going to be a ball outside. Had to be a long ways out, but it's called a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Big 5-run deficit here for the Rockets. They got to work their way back out of it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Wedgeworth spins and throws again to first. He's worried about Agent over there. Reynolds showing bunt. Another throw over to first. Rockets trying to chip away at this 5-run lead. You know what they say, Mutt? You know how you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. Mud Harden speaking wisdom up here in the box. Agent with a big lead. Reynolds swings through strike 3. Second strikeout of the night for Wedgeworth. That's going to bring up EDH, the big freshman, number 26, DeMarquez West. Agent at first. We got 1 out after the Reynolds strikeout. There's going to be a ball outside. Had to wait and call it, but ball 1. There we go. 1 ball, no strikes. Wedgeworth had trouble staying around the strike zone this inning, even though he just had a strikeout. There was a couple of those pitches that were close. Marquez swings through fastball there for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Wedgeworth worried about Agent over at first. He's been toying with him with a big lead, and he's feels like he can throw over and get him. Pepper is back safely each time. 5-run lead, you don't usually see him too worried about those runners. It's about, 6 throws? Throws over to first. West steps in the box. Wedgeworth gets a sign. He comes set. There's a curveball swung on. Agent's headed for second. He's going to be in there safely. I guess all that worrying didn't pay off. Stolen base for Pepper Agent. 1 ball, 2 strikes on a swing by DeMarquez West. A runner in scoring position. See if the Rockets can just chip away here. Base hit, score Agent. West fouls 1 off to the back. Fighting to stay alive with 2 strikes. Nice job by number 28 for Clarkdale, hustling over to get that foul ball. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. The Rockets with a 5-0 hole we've dug ourselves in. Got to pull back out of it. Curveball fools West, but he hangs in there long enough to foul that bad boy off to stay alive. Tough inning here in the top of the second for the Rockets after a should have been double play to get out of the inning. Got a couple runs score after that. Dug us a hole. See if the bats can come alive to put some runs on the board against Wedgeworth and the Bulldogs here. Fastball outside. Going to be a swing and a miss for DeMarquez. Throw down to second. Agent back safely.
Now batting
3 strikeouts for the night for Wedgeworth. It's going to bring up Mr. Boombastic, first baseman. Number 15, E.J. Wright. Don't want to waste the leadoff walk here by Wedgeworth. See if the Rockets can get this guy in. Curveball in there for strike 1. Most important pitch in baseball, strike 1. Wedgeworth getting ahead of him. EJ looking fastball there. Holds off on the breaking ball, and it's in there for a strike. EJ down 0-1, 2 outs. Pepper Agent out there at second. Wedgeworth going to try an inside move just to show Pepper he's got a little something. His fastball down low for ball 1. One ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Crowd's kind of fell asleep here in the second. Need to liven back up, get some life behind the Rockets here. 1 ball, 1 strike. EJ's going to take a curveball in there for strike 2. Froze him. He stood up on that one. One ball, 2 strikes. Pepper Agent waiting at second. See if EJ can get him in here with a base hit. Wedgeworth kicks and delivers a fastball up high to EJ. That'll even the count at 2-2. Get your 2s out. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Wedgeworth has got a sign. A little slide step to the plate. Going to end the inning on a strikeout. After a leadoff walk, Wedgeworth comes back and strikes out the side for the Rockets. Leadoff walk to Pepper Agent. And Reynolds, West, and Wright go down swinging. So after 1 walk, no runs, no hits, no errors. The Rockets trail 5-0. It's like we got a pitching change for the Rockets. That's going to be one of the Hall brothers, number 7, Cade Hall, not to be confused with Reed Hall. Cade, big lefty, going to come in and see if he can shut these Clarkdale Bulldog bats down. We're going to let him get loose. We'll be back here in the third. Excuse me. All right, we're back here at Rocket Field. Number 7, Cade Hall, your senior center fielder, is going to be changing gloves a little bit here and going to the mound to come in and throw some strikes for the Rockets. He's going to face the number 5 hitter for the Bulldogs. He led off the second. We'll see if he can lead off the third. Number 8, Gavin Moffitt. He walked to lead off the second. Hall gets a sign. The lefty kicks and delivers. Fastball, 80 miles an hour, a little outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Lefty here, and the fastball gets him right there swinging. Even up the count, 1-1. Love to see the students out there in left field. It's always a good little crowd out there playing cornhole, throwing football around. Come to support their classmates. Hall kicks and delivers. Fastball away, 81 miles an hour from the left side. That's a totally different look right there at 81. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hall with a nice breaking ball in warm-ups. We'll see if he brings that out here, 1-2. He stays with a smoke, hits a spot. That's going to be a fastball away. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Didn't get the call from Latham there behind the plate. 2-2. Here's the pitch. It's going to be a line shot out to center. Moffitt squares a fastball up there for a single out to center field.
Now batting for the Bulldogs, number 18, Caleb Clark.
Going to bring up your DH, Caleb Clark. He singled and scored in the second. Number 18, Caleb Clark up for the Bulldogs. Moffitt walked to lead off the second and ended up scoring. Clark singled and ended up scoring. Hall, there's that breaking ball I was looking for right there. No balls, 1 strike. Looking for that pitch for the last batter. Didn't get it. He went fastball. Moffitt squared it up. Moffitt on first with a decent lead. Hall takes a look at him. He's coming home. There's that breaking ball back again. Oh. He called that a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nice pitch from the lefty Hall there. Haven't been able to square up the strike zone exactly where it's at tonight. We've had some borderline calls. Hall with a move to first. That may have him. He got him. Nice pick move by Cade Hall right there. EJ with a quick tag on his back, and he's picked off. Moffitt got him leaning. Little confidence right there for the Rockets. 1 ball, 1 strike. Good things will happen. Just keep going. Keep plugging. Curveball. Nice pitch. Get him swinging. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Showing him a couple breaking balls. Showing him a fastball. We'll see what Hall decides to come back with here. He's back in the windup. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. He goes curveball. Sits him down. Goes around swinging. Nice pitch. The DH, Caleb Clark, goes down swinging. Hall's first strikeout of the night, and that's going to bring up the third baseman, number 4, Jake Williams. He struck out. Mason Whitehead got him swinging, or bunting, on a bunt offering there in the second. Little lefty-lefty action here. Hall gets a sign, kicks and delivers that curveball in there for strike 1. I knew as I was watching Hall warm up after the fastballs, and he threw that sweeping curveball in there. I was like, that could be something right there. Hall comes back to it again for strike 2. He's got it working tonight. Little life in the crowd out here. That's what I'm talking about, guys. 0-2, 2 outs. Rare back and throw one by him here, Hall. Williams Takes a moment, wants to step out and kind of regroup. After back-to-back breaking balls, I'm either throwing another one in the dirt or a fastball up high. He goes curveball. It's fouled off to the left side. 0-2. Want to bounce that one right on top of the plate. Make your catcher do the work. No balls, 2 strikes. Hall with the delivery. He goes back curveball. He gets a swinging strikeout. Second strikeout of the inning for Hall. After the leadoff single and getting picked off, Hall strikes out the next 2 to end the frame for the Bulldogs. Nice job coming in for the Rockets there, number 7, Cade Hall. Not to be confused with Reed Hall, shortstop. All right, that's going to be no runs, 1 hit, no errors in the top of the 3rd for the Bulldogs. Rockets looking to chip away. We got Wedgeworth still on the mound for the Bulldogs. Sources say he's going to go the distance. We're going to let him get loose. We'll be back here. Let's see, the bottom of the 3rd inning. Looks like your catcher, Dagan Martin's going to be leading off here for the Rockets. Let's go Rockets. We'll be right back. All right, we're back here at Rocket Field, the bottom of the 3rd. Dagan Martin taking his place in the box against Wedgeworth. We're here in the 3rd inning, Martin's first at-bat of the night. Wedgeworth, ball in the dirt, caught a strike. No balls, 1 strike. I'm sorry. No balls, 1 strike. Martin in the box. Wedgeworth kicks and delivers. Oh, Martin jumps on one out to left field. It's going to be a base hit by Martin there. Throw back over to first. Martin in there safely. Rockets with the leadoff batter again for the 2nd inning in a row. That's going to bring up number 7, your pitcher that was in there, Cade Hall. Looks like we got a courtesy runner, number 8, Creed Fulton. Putting some speed out there on the bases. Creed probably just as fast as Dagan. A little bit taller. Reach out there and grab that base as he slides into it. Cade Hall at the plate. Creed Fulton takes his lead off first. Wedgeworth takes a look at him. Slide step delivered to the plate. Curveball in there for strike 1. Cade Hall knows a thing or two about curveballs. He saw a couple of the Bulldog batters go down in his half of the inning. A lot of speed at the plate. A lot of speed on first. Could be the beginning of something special here for the Rockets in the 3rd. Throw over to first. Fulton's back in there safely. Coach Kip Fulton giving him some pointers over there. Coach Jones down the 3rd baseline, throwing some signs. Fulton's got it. Hall's got it. They're ready to go. Fulton with a big lead at first. Throw over. He's going to be back safely. 2 Bulldogs picked off so far at first tonight. So they've had a lot more base runners, I guess, than we have, but they've yet to pick a Rocket off first after numerous throwovers. Fulton's got his lead. Hall's in the box. Wedgeworth got a sign. Here's be a curveball in for ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Saw Cade throw his elbow out there. He tried to catch it. Just couldn't quite get there in front of it. That's going to even the count up. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the crowd's getting into it. Here we go. Let's go, Rocket fans. Kicks and delivers a swinging strike for Cade Hall. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 80-mile-an-hour fastball up around the letters. Couldn't quite catch it. That high fastball looks so high, so good. It's up there at that good level. Feel like you can jump on it, and it just gets by you too quick. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The delivery, Hall swinging through, strike again. Throw down to first. Hall, the second strikeout of the night. Struck out in the first, and he strikes out here in the third. Fulton, after the throw down to first, is back safely. For the second inning in a row, we get runner on and then followed up by a strikeout. See if Killens can break that cycle. Jacob Killens, number 11, your right fielder. Chased down a gapper out there earlier in right. He walked in the first. We'll see what he can do here in the third. Fulton gets the lead from first. There, throw over to first. Fulton back safe. You know Killen's MO, he's going to show you the bunt. He may pull it back. He may stick with it. The possibilities are endless. Well, and actually, I guess not. I guess that's the only thing. 2 things he could do: stick with it or pull it back. Makes sense. Fulton with the lead off first. Killen squares around, shows the Wedgeworth his bat. There's going to be a throw over to first. Fulton back safely. Wedgeworth not liking those runners on first base tonight. There's a fastball fouled off behind the plate. No balls, 1 strike. A little chatter from the dugout. 0-1. It's a throw over to first. Wedgeworth with about 30 pitches to the plate. About 30 throws to first. He's keeping them honest. It's working for him. He had 3 strikeouts in the second. He's got 1 already here in the third. That makes 5 on the night after the 1 in the first. Killen squares around the bunt. He pulls it back. Runner's going. It's a hit and run. Killens can't get to it. Fulton's in there. Thrown out by the catcher. Creed Fulton caught stealing. For the second out of the inning. No balls, 2 strikes after the hit and run fell through. 0-2. 2 outs. Killens with a 2-strike approach. He gets Wedgeworth kicks and delivers a fastball away for ball 1. Killen's going to make him work for it. Going to make him throw some pitches. Curveball down in the dirt. Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs. Get your 2s out. Rockets after their first hit of the night. Oh, it's going to go off his hip. Killens with a walk in the first and been hit by a pitch here in the third. Guy knows how to get on base.
Now batting for the Rockets, number 14, Reed Hall.
It's going to bring up your shortstop, number 14, Reed Hall, who was hit by a pitch in the first. He's going to see Wedgeworth for the second time tonight. Killens feeling that one over there off his hip. That one made a little racket when it come off of him. Wedgeworth gets a sign, checks Killens at first, comes to the plate. Fastball in there for a strike. First pitch, strike, fastball there for Wedgeworth, getting ahead of him. Hall gets a sign from Coach Jones. As Killen takes his lead from first. There's the throw to first. Gets by the first baseman for the first time tonight. Killens takes off to second. He's going to make it in there safely. Been waiting on that to happen. Finally it did. The throw looked good from Wedgeworth. It just got by the first baseman also, Brooks. It's going to put a runner in scoring position for number 14, Reed Hall. We'll see what he can do. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. And here in the bottom of the third for the Rockets. There's a ground ball up the middle. Shortstop makes a play on it. He's going to have to be quick. And he was quick enough to get Reed there at first. 6-3 put out if you're scoring at home. That's going to wrap it up for the Rockets tonight. After 3, your Rockets still trail 5-0. Wedgeworth on the mound doing a good job for the Bulldogs tonight. I'm going to see who the Rockets throw out there here to pitch the fourth. Looks like that's going to be number 15, E.J. Wright on the mound for the Rockets. We're going to let E.J. get loose. We'll be back here at Rocket Field in just a couple minutes. All right, we're back here after 3. The Rockets trail 5-0. Big first baseman, number 2, Connor Also Brooks, leading off for the Bulldogs. E.J. Wright in to face his first batter, delivers his first pitch. Going to be in there for a strike. No balls, 1 strike. Again, the most important pitch in baseball. Just get ahead of him. Strike 1. EJ with a good job right there. He gets a sign he likes. He kicks and delivers. That's going to be a little down low. Little low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Also, Brooks tonight has walked. He gets a hold to 1, drives it out to center field. Cade Hall is going to camp up under it, make the play.
Now batting for the Bulldogs, number 12, Walker Swearingen.
I'll bring up the number 9 hitter for the Bulldogs, your second baseman, Walker Swearingen. Swearingen on in the second, scored a run for the Bulldogs. Nice job, BJ, coming in throwing strikes. Gets a sign he likes. He kicks and delivers. Swearingen squares around the bunt. It's going to be called a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Rockets trailing 5-0. The Bulldogs looking to add to it. Fastball to wait for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. The Rocket defense playing pretty much straight up. And Swearingen squares around the bunt. But he bunts it foul. Foul ball. Remy Harrison there at third base has been solid defensively this year. He's made some slow rolling plays. He's had some balls hit straight at him. We got a timeout from the umpire. I think he's calling Coach Jones over. We're going to let them talk about it. 2 balls, 1 strike. Not sure what the umpire's unhappy with there. But Coach Jones letting him hear about it. Two balls, 1 strike. I mean, the strike has almost been a little inconsistent tonight. I mean, it's been here and there. But that's okay. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. That's why he's getting paid to do it and we're not. He's willing. He's there. That'll be a curveball down in the dirt for ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike. EJ gets a sign he likes. He kicks and delivers. That's going to be a fastball down low. He's going to walk him, put him on first.
Now batting for the Bulldogs, number 32, Austin Freeman.
Swearingen on for the second time tonight. We're going to be back to the top of the order for the Bulldogs. Number 32, the left fielder, Austin Freeman. He flied out to the shortstop to start the game, and he walked last inning. Oh, no, Freeman had a single into the gap last inning, excuse me, there in the second. He's in here in the fourth to face E.J. Wright. E.J. with a quick move to first. And he's going to be out. Nice job. The third Bulldog picked off at first. Those guys being aggressive on the base pass, big leads, but the Rocket pitcher's cutting them down over there. Without that one big inning, it's a close game. And just a couple balls in that inning bounce a certain way, and we're still in this thing. Nice job by E.J. Quick move. Lead off, squares around the bunt. He's going to say he bunted through it. And the Bulldog fans are not happy with that call. He calls a strike on the pitch, not the bunt. I think that ball bounced before it got to the catcher, Dagan Martin. No balls, 1 strike. We'll take it. There's another one down in the dirt. That's going to be, no, that's a ball. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Two outs here in the top of the fourth. E.J. Wright, after a fly ball to left, or fly ball to center, he gets a pick off for the man at first. A fastball down low for ball 2. At this point, E.J. get it close, big guy. Let's go. Give the umpire a chance. 2 balls, 1 strike. Curveball away. Gonna squirt through the legs of Dagan Martin, the catcher there. That's going to go 3-1. Three balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. EJ with a kick in the pitch. It's going to be a fastball away. It's going to walk Freeman.
Now batting for the Bulldogs, number 3, Kyle Culpepper.
Going to bring up the shortstop, Cal Culpepper. Culpepper with a hard shot to Ramey Harrison in the first. He walked in the second. See what he can do with EJ Wright here in the fourth. Wouldn't get too far off the base over there for those Bulldog base runners. Culpepper steps in. EJ gets a sign. He kicks and delivers. Culpepper jumps on one. It's going to be behind short. Behind. Oh, what a play by Reed Hall. Oh, I thought he caught it. He did catch it. Okay, good deal. That was his hat his brother was picking up for him. Excellent. Great play, young fella. Reed Hall going out and having to go over his shoulder and make a grab. Good job, buddy. That'll end the inning for the Bulldogs. No runs, no hits, no errors. Hall comes up big there with a play there for the Rockets. Wedgeworth comes back out for the Bulldogs. He's going to have to face the third baseman, number 13, Ramey Harrison, here to lead off the fourth for the Rockets. We'll be right back. All right, we're back here at the bottom of the fourth for the Rockets. Leading off for the Rockets, your senior third baseman, number 13, Ramey Harrison. Want to send out a big shout-out. Congratulations to Ramey on being selected to the Crossroads Diamond Club All-Star Game, 5A, 6A team. The only Rocket this year chosen. A huge honor there for Ramey to be chosen to be an All-Star and play in that game here coming up soon. The Rockets going to wind up the regular season next week, and then the playoffs will start. We're looking to host the first playoff game here at Rocket Field. We encourage all you guys to come out and watch the Rockets and cheer them on as we begin the playoffs. Ramey gets set, steps into the box. Big left-handed third baseman. Gets ready to see what he can do against Wedgeworth here. Ramey went into a 6-4-3 double play in the first. And he shoots one out to left field on a first pitch fastball. That's going to get down for a single. Clean up batter, Ramey Harrison. That's going to bring up number 3, your second baseman, Bryson Spencer. Ramey on first. Bryson Spencer, your second baseman, is going to come up for the Rockets. He was pinch hit for in the second by Pepper Agent, who walked and stole second. See what Bryson can do. Bryson takes a first pitch fastball, and he's a gapper out to right field. That may make it to the warning track. That's going to score Ramey Harrison. Actually, he's going to hold it third. Bryson in with a stand-up double. Oh, two-bagger for Spencer. Great job of hitting right there, taking that first pitch fastball. It was away, shooting that ball out to right field. Rockets on the move. We got runners at second, third. We got left fielder number 1, Braden Reynolds, coming to the plate. A little life here in the Rocket dugout, life in the stands. The press box is coming alive a little bit. I tell you, good things are happening here in the fourth. I've called it a couple innings, and it hadn't happened. So right here in the fourth, we're going here, Rocket fans. Let's go. Reynolds struck out in the second. Seeing Wedgeworth for the second time. He's going to take a first pitch fastball, and he's going to hit it foul down the third baseline. No balls, one strike. The Rockets figured out that first pitch fastball is in there for a strike. They've jumped on it, all three batters this inning. Nice piece of hitting by Ramey Harrison. Nice piece of hitting by Bryson Spencer. And Reynolds jumps on the first pitch there. Let's see what he can do. Wedgeworth gets a sign he likes. A little slide step to the plate. It's going to be a curveball up and away for ball one. That'll even the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. Reynolds digs in at the plate. Wedgeworth kicks and delivers. Curveball. It's going to be in there for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Reynolds with runners on second, third. 2-strike approach here. He's going to show the slash. He squares around. He pulls back. Ball inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Bow got a piece of Reynolds there. He tried to spin into it. This wasn't quite far enough inside. So that'll even count at 2-2. Reynolds shows bunt. He pulls back. Fastball, curveball, outside. Going to be fouled off down the third baseline. Coach Jones bobbles it just a little bit. Two balls, 2 strikes. Runners on second and third for the Rockets. The orchestra fires up there by Wright Griffiths. Two balls, 2 strikes. Reynolds squares around, shows bunt, pulls it back, shoots a line drive into the dugout of the Rockets over there off the screen. Catcher's going to go out and talk to Wedgeworth here. Try to settle his pitcher down. Wedgeworth really hadn't been in that much trouble all night. It's the first time he's had runners at second and third. Reynolds hanging tough at the plate. Back-to-back foul balls off to the left side. Showing bunt, trying to get that slash around. Just can't quite get it there. The speed he has, a ground ball to third base, he may be able to beat it out. There's a ground ball towards short. Short's going to come up, make a throw to first. Reynolds is in there, safe. He's in there, safe. That's going to score Harrison from third. And the Rockets are finally on the board here in the fourth. Spencer goes to third. Reynolds at first with a single. Just outran that ball. Shortstop Culpepper there playing on the edge, cut of the grass. Just didn't have enough time. Kind of a soft hit grounder to short. And Reynolds digging out of the box. He ran through all the way to first. Culpepper just couldn't get him. That's going to put runners on the corners for the Rockets and your DH. The big freshman, number 26, DeMarquez West at the plate. Reynolds with his speed at first with a big lead. Bryson Spencer at third. DeMarquez with a big swing and a miss on a first pitch fastball. That would have been a game changer here for the Rockets if he would have connected with that one. But as it were, we're here at no balls, 1 strike. Reynolds with a great show of athleticism there, just outrunning the ball to first. Rockets going to be looking to move him. West jumps on one. It's out toward left. The left hitter's going out toward the warning track. He slides, makes a play, but that's okay. Spencer's going to tag from third. Sack fly for DeMarquez West. That's going to be the second run across for the Rockets.
Now batting for the Rockets.
He gave it a shot, but it's warning track. Left fielder with a nice job of making the play out there. On the run, the slide and catch, got the ball back in quickly. It's going to bring up your first baseman pitcher, number 15, E.J. Wright. One out here for the Rockets, runner on first, and E.J. here at the plate. Slide step, curveball in there for strike one. E.J. went down swinging in the second. If you remember, Wedgeworth started him off with a curveball and came back and threw him another curveball. Jump up 0-2 on him. We'll see if he sticks with that MO here in the fourth. Reynolds with a big lead from first. There's a quick throw. Oh, he's going to call him out. There's no surprise. They've been calling runners out over there all night. Reynolds picked off at first base. Little taste of their own medicine here in the fourth. Coach Jones stressing to Reynolds, you never know what these guys are going to call. You need to make sure that you're getting back in plenty of time. EJ jumps on a curveball in the dirt. That's going to be a fair ball. Third baseman bobbles it. EJ safe at first. After the little bobble by the third baseman there. It was a tough play over toward the line. Mudharn's going to give him a hit on that one. That's going to bring up your catcher, number 9, Dagan Martin. Nice piece of scoring right there by Mudhart. Tough play for the third baseman. He had to go over toward the bag. It was kind of hit or miss if it was fair or foul. He just couldn't come up with it cleanly. EJ hustling down the line made the play close, and he got the call. Dagan Martin at the plate. EJ at first. Dagan fouls off first pitch slider off to the right side. 2 runs across here at the bottom of the fourth for the Rockets. We got 2 outs. Got runners on, a runner on first. And our catcher, number 9, Dagan Martin at the plate. Fastball over the outside corner. Dagan swinging at strike 2. Quick throw down to first by the catcher is not going to be in time. EJ not that big of a secondary lead. Coach Kip Fulton telling him to be watching. Pitcher may throw, catcher may throw. Everybody's going to first base tonight. EJ gets his lead. Dagan with a 2-strike approach. Foul ball fouled off behind the plate. 82-mile-an-hour fastball here in the fourth. Martin at the plate with 2 strikes, 0-2. Quick throw to first. It's not in time. Had to wait and make the call. Wright Griffiths on the organ brings it 0-2, 2 outs. Martin fighting to stay alive, fouls it off back behind us, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. I think the pitcher may try to get one down in the dirt here, throw one a little high. Try to get Martin chasing something. Slide step, kicks and delivers a curveball. Hung that one a little bit. Martin just trying to fight to stay alive with 2 strikes. Can't connect, fouls it off to the right side. That was a hanger there, guys. You got to stay on that one and drive that ball. 0-2. EJ takes the lead from first. There's your curveball down in the dirt for strike 3. Catcher's going to have to come up and throw. That's going to be it for the Rockets here in the fourth after 2 runs across. 3 hits, no errors Your Rockets trail 5-2. They've chipped away and got a little something back. Your third baseman, Ramey Harris, is going to come in to pitch for the Rockets. We'll let him get loose. We'll be right back. Heck of a defensive play right there by number 15, E.J. Wright. Sorry, we're back. E.J. with a good defensive play, sliding into first base to get that guy out. I lost my pen. I lost everything up here, guys. All right, we're back. That was Wedgeworth grounding out to E.J. Wright there here to start off the fifth. Ramey at 82-mile-an-hour fastball. Leaves it up a little bit. Ball was moving. The center fielder, number 5, Colson Thompson at the plate. Thompson flied out to right last time. See what he can do with Ramey Harrison here in the fifth. Ramey gets in on those hands a little bit. Another chance for Bryson Spencer here. He's going to make a tough play over to first. Not in time to get the speedy Thompson.
Now batting for the Bulldogs, number 8, Gavin Moffitt.
One out, runner on first for the right fielder, number 8, Gavin Moffitt. Moffitt with a single and a walk tonight. Line shot out over the outstretched arms of Bryson Spencer there at second. Killings on it quickly, gets it in. Moffitt with a single out to right. It's going to move Thompson up to second. Runners at first and second with one out here for the Bulldogs. Number 26 is going to be Evan Gant. Evan Gant. Going to be a pinch hitter here for the Bulldogs. Runners on first and second with one out. Ramey gets a sign he likes. Now he steps off. Kind of regroup here a little bit. Moffitt on first, Thompson on second here for the Bulldogs. Ramey Harrison, your senior, on the mound for the Rockets. Trying to hold the Bulldogs where they at after the Rockets get a couple back. There's a curveball over the inside part of the plate. Bryson makes the play at second. Quickly throw over to short for Reed Hall to get the fielder's choice. Moffitt there at second.
Now batting for the Bulldogs, number 4, Jake Williams.
I'm going to bring up the third baseman, number 4, Jake Williams. Lefty going to step in with runners on first and third, 2 outs. a good job of throwing strikes here. Giving up a couple singles and a fielder's choice. But 2 outs nonetheless. Runners on first and third. Harrison gets a sign, kicks and delivers a fastball low and away for ball 1. 82 miles an hour there. On the gun for Harrison. Williams takes his place in the box. And he gets a sign. Fastball up high. Ball 2, 2 balls, no strikes. Rockets with 2 outs already here in the 5th. Looking to make it 3. Harrison kicks and delivers a fastball for ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes. Looked like it may have caught the inside part of the plate there, but plate umpire tonight says nope. 3 balls, no strikes. Harrison with a fastball over the outside corner for strike 1. 3 balls, 1 strike. You got 2 outs here, Rockets. Let's go. Let's get the 3rd out. Hold the Bulldogs where they are. Harrison kicks and delivers a fastball over the outside corner for strike 2. Harrison fighting his way back here. Full count, 2 outs. Big fella on the mound looking to, quick throw over to first. It's going to hold him there. Just give him a look-see. Full count, 2 outs. Harrison making sure the runner at first isn't going anywhere. Throw to the plate. It's going to be a line drive into left field. Reynolds on the plate. RBI single. Third baseman Jake Williams.
Now batting
Score
for
Thompson.
the Bulldogs, number 2, Connor also Brooks.
Big first baseman for the Bulldogs. Number 2, Connor also Brooks coming to the plate. 2 outs here, 1 run across. After the Rockets scratch back and get 2 in the bottom of the 4th, the Bulldogs score another one, make it 6-2. Harrison misses a curveball up high for ball 1. Harrison making a motion there like he's got to finish that pitch, and that's exactly all it took right there. Pull that thing on down, that gets down in the zone. 1 ball, no strikes. Slider in there for a strike, foul ball off to the right side. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Harrison battling on the mound with Connor also Brooks for the Bulldogs. Harrison gets a sign he likes from Martin. He kicks and delivers a slider. It's a fly ball out to left. Reynolds is camped under it. He's going to make the grab for the 3rd out of the inning. Also Brooks with a fly out to left to end the frame for the Bulldogs. 1 run on 3 hits. 2 hits for the Bulldogs. After 4 1/2, the Bulldogs lead at 6-2 over your Rockets. We'll be right back. Yeah. All right, we're back here in the bottom of the fifth for the Rockets. Cade Hall's going to be a leadoff batter here for the Rockets. Rockets down 6-2. Needing base runners. Cade Hall specializes in that. Had a tough time tonight. He's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts tonight. He swears around the bunt. That's going to be a tough play for the third baseman. Nice job of coming up and making the play right there. Hall with a great effort on the bunt right there. Got it down the line just where you want it, just a little bit too hard. Good effort.
Now batting for the Rockets, number 11, Jacob Killens.
I'll bring up your right fielder, number 11, Jacob Killens. Killens has been hit. He's been walked, but he's been on base. Killens going to show that slash. He squares around the bunt. Takes a strike. Got a new kid on the mound for the Bulldogs, Parker Swearingen. Walker Swearingen, number 12. Number 12, Walker Swearingen in to pitch for the Bulldogs. He's got Killens in a 0-2 hole here. No balls, 2 strikes. Swearingen knows coming in, just throw strikes for the 4-run lead. Killens squares around, pulls back. He's going to take a fastball up high, 81 miles an hour on the fastball there for Swearingen. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Going to be a curveball down in the dirt for ball 2. We'll call that one a slider. 73 miles an hour on a slider there for Swearingen. 2 balls, 2 strikes. He gets a sign, kicks and delivers. Swinging, strike 3, 83 mile an hour fastball at the letters. Killens can't catch it. He goes down swinging for the second out of the 5th inning here for the Rockets.
Number 14, Reed Hall.
Going to bring up the Rockets shortstop, number 14, Reed Hall. He was hit by a pitch in the first and grounded out to short in the third. Be looking for a first pitch strike here from Swearingen. He gets a fastball, 82 miles an hour, and swings through it. 0-1. Swearingen kicks and delivers 83 mile an hour fastball. Swing and a miss by Hall. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Hall squares around and show him the slash. Fastball away, 84. Swearingen coming in, putting some behind it. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Hall battling here with 2 strikes. Let's see what he can do. Slider down. Hall's going to hit it over the right. First baseman's head down the right field line. That's going to be down. It's going to be trouble. Hall my rounds first, and he's headed into second. Head first dive. 2 out double for Reed Hall. Nice piece of hitting on a slider down and away. He just goes with it. Dumps it over the first baseman's head. Nobody can get to it before Reed Hall gets to second base. That's going to bring up your pitcher, third baseman, number 13, Ramey Harrison. See what the Diamond Club All-Star can do here with a runner on second. Swearingen kicks and delivers a fastball in there for a called strike 1. Called strike 1. Reed Hall at second. Ramey Harrison at the plate. Swearingen with a slider. Misses over the inside part of the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Rockets with 2 down. Trying to chip away back at the lead. He's got 2 back from the Bulldogs. That's going to be a curveball down in the dirt, swinging and miss by Harrison. Got 2 back from the Bulldogs in the 4th. And the Bulldogs answered in the top of the 5th with another one. 6-2 lead for the Clarkdale Bulldogs over your Neshoba Central Rockets. Rockets with a runner on second here in the 5th. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Fastball up and in. Hall's going to take third base. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. They appeal down to the field umpire on the swing from Harrison. I think he just kind of moved backwards a little bit, actually. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Jason Hall, Mud Hardens got their 2s out. They're ready to go here. Runner on third base. He's 90 feet away. We need to score him right here. Ramey Harrison at the plate. Swearingen with a curveball. Umpire with a... Coach Jones has got to disagree with that call. He is unhappy. A slider down in the dirt. The catcher backhands it, and the umpire calls him strike 3. That's going to do it here in the 5th for the Rockets after Harrison goes down looking. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 strikeouts on the night for the Rockets. Coach Kip Fulton asking the home plate umpire as he goes around what the call was on that one. New pitcher in here for the Rockets, number 3, Bryson Spencer, going to be on the bump. Garrett Martin, number 24, is going to head out to second, take his place.
Now on the mound for the Rockets, number 3, Bryson Spencer.
Swearingen with a good job on the mound there for the Bulldogs. I think he'll lead off here in the 6th. We're going to let Bryson get loose. We'll be right back. Bryson Spencer on the mound for the Rockets. Second baseman pitcher number 12, Walker Swearingen, stands in for the Bulldogs. Spencer with the first pitch, fastball up high. 80 miles an hour on the gun for Spencer. But it's ball 1. Fastball away, ball 2. Two balls, no strikes. The umpire calls that one a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. We have to wait till we get the signal from the umpire to make the call up here in the box. 2 balls, 1 strike. Spencer gets a sign. He kicks and delivers. Swinging fastball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Spencer gets the sign he likes. He kicks and delivers. Curveball just hangs in there. Swearingen stays back just long enough to get a piece of it. Umpire dusting the plate off so we can take a look at it. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swearingen holding tight in there with that 2-strike curveball from Spencer. Fastball over the outside. Outside for ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Spencer going for a spot right there and didn't quite get the call. Full count to Swearingen. Spencer kicks and delivers the ball outside for ball 4. Swearingen going to walk for the second time tonight. He goes down to first base. He's going to bring up the leadoff batter for the Bulldogs, the left fielder, number 32, Austin Freeman. Made a good play out there defensively in left field a few minutes ago. He steps in to take his axe against Rocket pitcher Bryson Spencer. Runner on first. Spencer checks him. Checks him again. Kicks, delivers a fastball. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Swearingen on first. Freeman at the plate. No balls, 1 strike. Nobody out here in the top of the 6th. Curveball in there. 61 miles an hour curveball. Freeman tries to stay back and just gets a piece of it. I don't run the count 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Runner at first. Wouldn't be surprised to see him on the move right here. 4-run lead, maybe not. Spencer checks him. Checks him again. Kicks and delivers. He's on the move. Swing and a miss. Could be a strike him out, throw him out. Errant throw by Martin behind the plate. Swearingen safe at second.
Now batting for the Bulldogs, number 3, Kyle Culpepper.
First strikeout of the night for Bryson Spencer to bring up the shortstop, number 3, Cal Culpepper. Spencer with a sign, runner on second. Fastball popped up to the infield. Reed Hall's going out. Cade Hall's coming in. Cade Hall's going to call him off of it. The Hall brothers surrounded that one, and Cade made the play. Culpepper with a pop up to center. Shallow center. Going to bring up Houston Wedgeworth. Number 11, left-handed start of the game pitcher here for the Bulldogs. 2 outs, runner on second. Wedgeworth's been hit by a pitch. Grounded to first twice tonight. Spencer with a curveball. Backdoor curveball. Stays outside for ball 1. Spencer with the leadoff walk. Comes back with a strikeout and gets pop up to center. Facing the number 3 batter here for the Bulldogs, Houston Wedgeworth. Kicks and delivers his slider away. Runner's going to go. Martin comes up. No throw to third. Walker Swearingen with a heads-up base running play right there goes to third. Bulldogs looking to extend their lead. Rockets want to keep them where they're at. 2 balls, no strikes. Bryson back out of the windup. Kicks and delivers a curveball. It's going to stay away. Apparently. 3 balls, no strikes. 3-0, 2 outs. Bryson Spencer with kicks and delivers. Curveball in there for a strike. 3 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Runner on third, Walker Swearingen. Pitcher on the mound, Bryson Spencer. Kicks and delivers another curveball in there for strike 2. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. That's 5 curveballs in a row to Houston Wedgeworth. Let's make it 6. He fouls, hangs in there and fouls that one off back behind the plate. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 6 curveballs in a row to the left-hander, Houston Wedgeworth. Spencer kicks, delivers another curveball, fouled off to the left side. 7 curveballs in a row. Full count, 2 outs. Runner at third. Spencer with a sign. He shakes. Another curveball. Grabbed it back up the middle. Garrett Martin over to make a sliding play. Comes up throwing. He's going to get him out. E.J. Wright with a nice scoop over at first. Great defensive play by number 24, the young fella Garrett Martin, to get the speedy Wedgeworth at first. It's going to be a 4-3 put out if you're keeping score at home to end the top of the 6th for the Bulldogs. No runs on no hits, no errors. 6-2, the Clarkdale Bulldogs lead your Rockets. Swearinger is going to stand to pitch. We'll be right back. Coach Kip Fulton makes his jog around to first.
Leading off for the Neshoba Rockets.
We're going to get the bottom of the 6th underway. 9:03 p.m. local time.
You got that big old timey gun down there. Who does? Is he down?
Hey, leading off for the Rockets, your second baseman, your pitcher, number 3, Bryson Spencer. Walker Swearinger on the mound for the Bulldogs still. Leads him off with a curveball up high for ball 1.
He's recruiting clock operators.
Bryson Spencer leading off for the Rockets. Needing base runners. Swinging and a miss. Strike 1 there for the Rockets. 1 ball, 1 strike. Your pitcher, second baseman, Bryson Spencer. Spencer digs in. Swearinger kicks and delivers a fastball. Fouled off to the right side. Spencer just a tad late there on the fastball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 81 miles an hour from Swearinger. Swearinger's got a sign. He kicks and delivers to Spencer. Curveball. Spiked down in the dirt. Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out. Lead off for the Rockets here, Bryson Spencer. It's a fastball. Another one fouled off to the right side. Little chatter coming from the crowd, a little at the umpire, a little at the Rockets, a little note of encouragement. Spencer fighting to stay alive here with 2 strikes. Fastball is going to be taken up high. That is ball 3. Full count. The speedy Bryson Spencer at the plate. All these Rockets have good speed. These guys can run. Ground ball to short. Culpepper comes up to make the play. He's got to throw on the run. First baseman also good. Can't hold on to it. Bryson Spencer going to be safe at first. Ball comes loose from Also Good's hand there on first. Also Brooks, excuse me. Bryson Spencer going to be safe at first. Tough play by Culpepper. Made a throw on the run. Throw a little bit up the line. Spencer colliding with Also Brooks' glove there. Lead off runner on here for the Rockets. In the 6th, going to bring up your left fielder, number 1, Braden Reynolds. The speedy Spencer at first. The speedy Spencer. Reynolds here at the plate. Swearingen checks, kicks and delivers. Foul ball off to the third base side from Reynolds. Reynolds hit the single in the 4th. Ground ball to short. Culpepper playing on the cut of the grass there and just couldn't get to it and throw him out in time. Reynolds too quick down the line. Got us a good ball back in play here. We're ready to go again. No balls, 1 strike. Several people have been picked off first base tonight. Reynolds, Spencer with a big lead. Swearingen with a quick throw to first. Almost got away from Also Brooks. Made a jumping play to save it from going down the line. Reynolds at the plate, struck out his first time up, single to second. Another quick throw over to first. Runner back safely. No balls, 1 strike. Braden Reynolds at the plate. Swearingen kicks and delivers the ball up high. 1 ball, 1 strike. A little life in the dugout over here, the Rockets. Swearingen checks Spencer at first. Not a big lead. Kicks and delivers home. Reynolds, foul ball off the left side. Off the top of the hitting facility over there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Umpire getting a fresh set of balls from the dugout. Reynolds for 2 strikes. Going to square around a bunt. He's going to show that slash. Spencer leads off first. Swearingen kicks and delivers. Almost throws the ball away. Swearingen, his front shoulder there wiggled just a little bit. No call from the umpire. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Another good play from Also Brooks over there to keep one from going down the line. Speedy Spencer takes his lead from first. Reynolds is squared around the bunt, pulls it back. There's going to be a curveball up high for ball 2. Your Rockets are down 6-2 here in the 6th. Need some base runners in a big way. They've only been able to put together a few hits back-to-back and score a couple runs. Swearingen checks the runner, kicks and delivers. Umpire's going to call that strike 3. Got to be swinging the bats there, Rockets. Anything close, you better be ready to swing it. Reynolds' second strikeout of the night is going to bring up the DH, the big freshman, number 26, to Marquez West. West went down swinging in the second. A sac fly there in the 4th. RBI on one of those 2 runs. See what you can do with Swearingen here in the 6th. Marquez with a big swing and a miss there on an 80-mile-an-hour fastball up at the letters. Couldn't catch up to it. No balls, 1 strike. Spencer with his lead off first. Yeah, quick throw by Swearingen. Curveball left up high for ball one. DeMarquez going to get his cuts. When he swings, he means it. He lives by the old adage, swing hard just in case you hit it. One ball, one strike, one out. Swearingen kicks and delivers. He makes contact with that one. It's a high fly ball to left. Left fielder can't make the play. Ball goes down behind him. Spencer's going to be safe at second. I believe that's Austin Freeman out there in left having a tough time. That was a high fly ball from DeMarquez West right there. That's going to put runners at first and second for the Rockets. I have to call that an E7. That's going to bring up your first baseman, your pitcher, number 15, E.J. Wright. Got a pinch runner coming in for DeMarquez West. That's going to be number 4. That's going to be Luke Wilburn checking into the game. DeMarquez with a high fly ball to the left. Luke Wilburn, number 4, coming in. Pinch running at first. Bryson Spencer out there at second. Runners on first and second with one out here for the Rockets in the 6th. The big guy, E.J. Wright, steps into the plate. E.J. struck out in the 2nd. Had a single in the 4th. E.J. squares around a bunt. Foul tip. Bunts through it. Throw down to second. Bryson's back safely. E.J. trying to bunt for a hit right here. Get one down. A third baseman not really looking for it. He was playing a little behind the bag. He's moved up even with the bag at third. A lot of speed on the bases for the Rockets. E.J. with an open stance. Gets a good look at the pitcher. 0-1. Swearingen kicks and delivers. Fastball. Hits E.J. on the hip. Going to be a hit by pitch. He'll take first. That'll send Wilburn to second. That'll send Bryson over to third. Bases juiced for the senior catcher, number 9, Dagan Martin. Clarkdale going to have a little chat out here on the mound. Swearingen got himself into a little bit of trouble here in the 6th. The bases are full of Rockets. Dagan Martin at the plate. The Sanford & Sons theme kind of plays over the PA system here as we look on the home plate umpire here. The Bulldogs have a meeting at the mound and they dismiss. Dagan Martin looking to do some damage here for the Rockets. He can definitely do it. The bases are packed full of Rockets. E.J. Wright at first. Luke Wilburn at second. Bryson Spencer at third. And Dagan Martin at the plate. Fastball up high for ball 1. You're going to have to get it down to be a strike for Dagan. Well, a walk's an RBI for Martin here. It's not as good as a double in the gap, but it'll do. Ooh, Martin jumps on one. And I say jumps on one, but it's going to be a long foul ball down the line. 1 ball, 1 strike. Martin got a pitch he liked. He was just a little out in front. That would have tied the game up if it would have stayed fair, but it did not. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swearingen throwing fastballs. Martin connecting on one. There's a curveball. Umpire's going to call that a strike. That looks like that ball that was down in the dirt. The catcher slid over to get in front of it. The umpire called it a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes now on the catcher. Senior catcher, number 9, Dagan Martin. Bases are full of Rockets. Swearingen kicks and delivers a fastball. It's grounded out to second base. He's going to try to go to Culpepper. They get the out at second. E.J. Wright, but that'll score one Rocket. Spencer's going to score. Martin reaches on a fielder's choice. E.J. Wright's going to be out at second, so you're going to have runners on the corners. Creed Fulton's going to come in and run for Martin. You'll have Creed Fulton at first. You have Luke Wilburn at third. And your batter at the plate is going to be number 7, the senior center fielder, Cade Hall. Cade with a couple strikeouts on the night. Ground ball to third. Hey, he's due right here. Runners on first and third. Swears you're going to lead him off probably with, curveball. Down in the dirt. No call from the umpire, so we're going to say that's ball 1. I think everybody in the ballpark was looking first pitch fastball right there, but Swearingen had other ideas. 2 outs here in the 6th for the Rockets. They're down 6-3. Cade Hall looking for a pitch he likes. Curveball down in the dirt. I guess that's going to be ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Hall going to be looking for a pitch he can drive right here. 2 balls, no strikes. Rocket dugout showing some life. Swearingen kicks and delivers a fastball. It's going to be up high. Ball 3. Three balls, no strikes. We're going to see if Coach Jones is giving the green light here with runners on the corners. Swearingen kicks and delivers a ball that almost hit him that is called strike 1. So we're going to say 3 balls, 1 strike.
Be close.
Not many people have been happy with the umpire tonight. 3 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Swearingen kicks and delivers strike 2. Full count, 2 outs. If it's close, you got to be swinging here with the inconsistent zone that we've had tonight. Runners on the corners. Hall at the plate. Swearingen kicks and delivers. Okay, we are going to say that is officially ball 4. He takes first base on a walk, so that's going to load the bases. That's going to load the bases back up for the senior right fielder.
Ball 6.
Ball 6. Our statistician says that was ball 6. Hall walks to go to first. It's going to move the runners around the bases here. Bases juice for the senior right fielder, number 11, Jacob Killens. Takes a fastball over the inside part of the plate. I got to quit saying that. He takes a fastball inside for strike 1. Over the plate is a very descriptive analysis that I've thrown in from the booth up here that just hadn't applied to every strike tonight, but that's okay. You'll have that sometimes. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Killens squares around the bunt. Ball in the dirt. That's going to be called a ball. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Fans watching at home, I apologize for calling some of these balls and strikes when I'm not real sure. Rocket dugout's got the claps going. The bases are full of Rockets. Killens at the plate. Swearingen on the mound. Swearingen kicks and delivers a fastball. That's going to be up high for ball 2. Killens can help the Rocket faithful out here. A base hit will score a couple. A walk will score 1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Swearingen kicks and delivers strike 2. Everybody's got their 2s out. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Swearingen trying to work himself out of a jam here. There's a line drive to left. It's going to be down in front of the left fielder. That's going to score 2. That's going to score 2. Ball goes toward the dugout. Cade Hall's hustling. That's going to score 3. On a little shot that gets down in front of the left fielder by Jacob Killens. He's going to finish up at second base, and that's going to score 3 Rockets. That's going to be a bases clearing. We're going to call it a double that got down in front of the left fielder there, and the throw in air over toward the dugout's going to score Cade Hall from first. That's going to tie it up, Rocket fans. It is 6-6 in the 6th. We got a runner on second.
Number 14, Reed Hall.
Reed, don't call me Cade Hall, up to bat for the Rockets. The junior shortstop pitcher here for the Rockets, number 14. He steps in. 2 outs, runner on second for Reed Hall. He's going to swing at a curveball down in the dirt for strike 1. Yeah, it could have been a strike anyway. You better be swinging. No balls, 1 strike. Reed gets a curveball, dribble down the third base line. We got to stay back on that curveball just a little bit. Saw back-to-back curveballs here. Got to be thinking anything close here. He's got to be swinging. He's been hit by a pitch already tonight. Grounded out to short. He shows bunt. Runner on second. Swearingen checks him, kicks and delivers a fastball. Going to be fouled back 80 miles an hour. Across the plate there. Hall fighting to stay alive, 0-2. Reed batting in the 3-hole. Got a chance for an RBI here for the Rockets. Rocket dugout is got some chatter going. Runner takes off from second. Ball fouled off out of play to the first base side. Killens had a walking lead there and just took off. Why not? 0-2 with 2 outs. Try to protect your batter here. Umpire with another fresh set of balls from the dugout. He'll need them. As many foul balls as we've had tonight. It's 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Reed Hall at the plate battling. Jacob Killens, after a bases clearing single and advances to second on a throw in air. He's out there for Reed Hall. Swearingen kicks and delivers a curveball. Curveball. Hall battling, fighting to stay alive. Swearingen left that one up just a little bit. Reed gets a barrel on it. The Rockets to take a lead. No balls, 2 strikes. Clarkdale playing him straight up. The defense is straight away. Jacob Killens at second. Curveball down in the dirt. That's going to be called ball 1. 1 ball, no strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Good eye by Hall there. Walker Swearingen still on the mound for the Bulldogs. He's going to step off. Didn't like the sign, didn't like the way he felt. Step off and get his composure before he throws this 1-2 pitch to Hall. 2 outs here in the 6th. The Rockets have tied it up. There's a curveball. Hall jumps on it. Ground ball in the shortstop. Killens is going to be waved around third. Freeman comes up throwing. It's not in time. He's safe. Reed Hall into second with the throw, and the Rockets take the lead for the first time tonight, 7-6. Nice piece of hitting. Hall battling back right there from an 0-2 hole. Ground ball into the shortstop's hole right there. We was holding Killens on second. The ball gets through, and Freeman comes up throwing and can't get Killens at the plate. Hall hustling the whole way, makes it to second. Reed Hall, good job. I won't call you Cade anymore, buddy. That's going to bring up your senior third baseman pitcher, number 13, Ramey Harrison. The excitement is overflowing out of the dugout. The fans are electric. The press box has come alive. The Rockets take a lead for the first time here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Swearingen kicks and delivers an 80-mile-an-hour fastball, fouled off by Ramey. Reed Hall out there on second base. Harrison at the plate. Harrison went down looking on a very controversial call in the 5th. But he's right back up here in the 6th with a chance to do some damage and extend the Rockets' lead. Swearingen kicks and delivers a curveball down in the dirt. Hall's going to take third on the throw. He's there. Ball gets away from the third baseman. Hall's headed home. He's going to be in with no throw. He wants to get dirty and score anyway. It doesn't matter. 8-6 Rockets. Nice piece of base running by Reed Hall. Ball down in the dirt. He was on a read there and took off to third. Ball down, and the throw gets away from the third baseman, and he's headed home. Coach Jones sending him all the way. Great hustle there, young fella, number 14, Reed Hall. Ramey Harrison finds himself at the plate all of a sudden with a Rocket 8-6 lead. 2 outs, a 1-1 count, and a fastball that he fouls off to the left side. The Rockets battling. The Rockets battling and just battle back. After a quiet first half of the game for the Rockets, they've put up 6th in the 6th. Wright Griffiths has got the organ fired up. The fans are clapping. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The Mexican hat dance is upon us. The Rockets are celebrating. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and Ramey Harrison at the plate. He hangs tight on a fast curveball outside. Harrison just gets a piece of it with 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Life in the Rockets after all. There's a fly ball out behind short. High fly ball to the left. Freeman making a play. He's up under it. Cannot make the play. Freeman had a tough time out here in left field the past couple innings. That ball got down behind him, and Ramey Harrison hustling the whole way is going to make it into second. And that's going to bring up Bryson Spencer. Bryson Spencer led off this inning and scored. And now he's back up for the second time in the 6th. Ramey Harrison at second base hustling on the high fly ball out there to the left. Bryson Spencer gets another shot here in the 6th. It's a fastball 6 inches outside, called a strike by the umpire. No balls, 1 strike. 2 outs here in the 6th. Harrison takes his lead from second. You got to think a ball down. He's going to be reading it as well. He's going to be going. There's a slider. Stayed up a little bit. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bryson looking for a pitch he can drive here. He's already scored a run here in the 6th. Ramey with a walking lead out there at second. Swearingen has no choice but to step off, take a look at him. It's a lonely feeling when you're on the mound and that runner's toying with you out there and you have no way to do anything. Swearingen kicks and delivers curveball down in the dirt. Ramey not going. He holds tight at second. 2 balls, 1 strike. (9:30) local time. The Rockets have battled back late into the night here at Rocket Field. Bryson got to be looking fastball here, get something he can drive. Bryson tried to get time. He couldn't do it. And fastball in there for strike two. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Everybody's got their 2s out. Fastball, swinging and miss, strike 3. That's going to do it for the Rockets here in the 6th, but it's been a big one. 6 runs in the 6th for the Rockets. Rockets with a 2-run lead. Number 12, Rhett Stovall, going to take the mound for the Rockets to try to close this thing out. The Rockets go up for the first time tonight. Going to bring in the sidearm thrower number 12, Rhett Stovall. All right, we're back here at Rocket Field for the top of the 7th. Number 5, Colson Thompson, the center fielder, going to be leading off for the Clarkdale Bulldogs. The cleanup batter's up first. Rhett Stovall on the mound for the Rockets. Number 12. The Rockets, life in the dugout, life in the stands. 8-6, your Rockets lead. Stovall, the sidearm guy, is going to come in and throw, and that's going to be called for ball 1. It's been a strike a couple times here, it seems like tonight, but that one's called a ball. There's ball 2 down low. You got to think Coach Jones won't let him go very long. If he throws balls, you got to have some strikes, young fella. There's fastball in there for strike 1. Stovall, a freshman here for the Rockets, coming in a pressure-packed situation, the top of the 7th with a 2-run lead. Facing the clean-up batter for the Bulldogs. Foul tip. That's going to be 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ball moving a little bit there for Stovall. Makes it tough to hit for Thompson at the plate. It's going to be a fastball outside for ball 3. It's going to go full count. The young freshman coming in, going full count here in the top of the 7th. I want to keep the Bulldogs off the bases. There's a foul ball down the third base line. Coach Jonathan Jones tries to grab that one barehanded. Bounces off of it. Tough play there, Coach. You got to come up and make that one. Colson Thompson battling here with 2 strikes. 3 balls, 2 strikes. See what Stovall's got for him. It's a line shot out to center. Can Cade Hall get on it? Nice play. Cade Hall with a ball back over his shoulder, and he makes a diving grab out center field. Number 7, Cade Hall on his horse to go get it. That's going to bring up number 8, Gavin Moffitt.
Now batting for the Bulldogs, number 8, Gavin Moffitt.
Moffitt had a good night at the plate. So far for the Bulldogs, number 8 right fielder, Gavin Moffitt. They're going to shade him a little bit toward right. Spencer, your second baseman, moves over. Reed Hall, the shortstop, is going to play right behind second. Cade Hall, your center fielder, is moved over into right center. Swing and a miss, strike one. 57 miles an hour on the clock there for young Rhett Stovall. Throwing strikes, good job, young. There's a swing and a miss, strike two. No balls, 2 strikes. Stovall getting a little more confidence out there on the mound. You got a defense back there behind you that can go get it, young fella, throw strikes. Oh, 2, Moffitt steps in. It's going to be a fastball away. I didn't get the call. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That was a close one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Foul ball. Fastball fouled straight back by Moffitt. He's trying to time him up. No doubt the parking lot is full of foul balls tonight. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Stovall kicks, delivers. There's going to be a pop-up to, looks like the third baseman, Ramey Harrison, going out. He calls it. He camps up under it for the second out of the inning. It'll be number 26. That's going to be Evan Gant coming up to bat for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs down to their final out. Stovall in to shut it down for the Rockets. The flamethrower with 2 straight outs. And he gets a swing and strike. Strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. Stovall coming in, 2 up, 2 down. Dealing here in the 7th. Ground ball right back to him. He bobbles it. Get his composure. He steps and throws. That's your ball game. Rockets come back and win. Good job, Rockets. Come from behind victory for the Rockets. They go on to win 8-6 over the Clarkdale Bulldogs. Stovall comes in and slams the door on the Bulldogs here to end the night at Rocket Field. We go late into the night. Is it midnight? Nope, it's just 9:38. Your Rockets improved to 17-6 on the year with tonight's victory over the Clarkdale Bulldogs. Hard-fought victory for the Rockets tonight. They had to come back and fight and claw and stay in it. A couple big hits by the Rockets in the late inning there. A 6 spot in the 6th inning is going to do it for the Rockets tonight. Next home game is going to be April the 20th. Who we got that night? Does anybody know? West Lauderdale, April the 20th here at Rocket Field. Come out and support your Rockets. This is Jason Willis for Mud Harton, Jason Hall, and Wright Griffiths. Your press box crew tonight. It looks like that'll be it, folks. We're headed home. Good night. God bless.